Okay, so we're looking at Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and again, there just doesn't seem to be any depth to this combat system. I don't even feel like calling it a combat system. It just looks super basic, and it's reminding me more and more. Like, you remember I said it was worse than Ultimate Tenkaichi? It just seems like Dragon Ball Battle Z. It seems like it's that bad. Like, cause I remember that game having the same problem too, of it being nothing but square, 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 and then super attack, and it's just like, this game is horrible. But let's look at the gameplay. So we got Beerus versus Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Of course, the superfluous Angel Halo separation, because we need to justify an extra Goku, so we slapped the Halo on him. In BT3, that just would have been an accessory. We wouldn't have needed an extra Goku slot for those 26 slots, right? Like, I'm wondering what's with the CPU. So they're jumping around on different characters, and just everything is square, 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 and it's like the game is not made for combos. It's definitely like, I can see why they were able to streamline the gameplay for modern simple controls, because it's not built for combos. It's just built to square, 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 square. That's all you see is square, 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 literally square, square, square. Like, you're not gonna convince me. You're not convincing me, all these thousands of players that have played the demo. If they're Dragon Ball games fans, somebody, at least just on law of averages alone, somebody would have slipped upon like something, if there was anything to slip upon. Like, there were any cancels, if there were any step cancels or block cancels. Okay, there's a grab, finally. That's the only thing he's done differently, is a grab. Now we got Grade 8 Vegeta. That's so weird. That doesn't even look like it lined up or anything. Let me go back. Like, additionally, they were not on level ground. Like, I gotta go back and look at that all over again. Hold on, let me go back. Go back a little bit more, because like they were off level, and that just seems so trash. Like that obviously wasn't supposed to hit, but it still hit. So again, that goes back to just like sparking abilities, aka true ultimates, 100% guaranteed to hit no matter what. Confirmed with proof. Like, look at this. So it's already bad enough they were not even in level playing to each other, and it just hits. And it doesn't look like it was supposed to hit, but it still hit. Like, it just looks so awkward. And, oh, look at that trash. So whenever you switch characters, he just gets to randomly teleport all the way over there instead of where the player actually was. That's stupid. That's garbage. That's so stupid, and that is actual garbage. That is actual 100% garbage. I can't, nobody can justify that. That is terrible. I mean, at least they got that right. He's supposed to stun great apes, but like, just every character, when they get stunned by anything, it doesn't look like they sell the punches. It just looks like they just do awkward. And I mean, it's more noticeable when I'm talking about on smaller characters, because again, at these different sizes, at this size differential, it's gonna look goofy no matter what, having a grade 8 be stunned. But when you look at other characters, it just looks weird, like they're no selling the punches. And the CPU is so dumb, they just stand there. Like, even a Xenoverse 2 basic CPU would have been on you. Like they might not have done a full combo. They would have at least, you know, dashed in, thrown a super attack back, something. Like again, this game has clearly been babyfied for the little Gen Alphas. Like, this game is trash. This is Dragon Ball Z Fortnite. This is Dragon Ball Z for the Fortnite Dokkan Battle, whatever the hell, Dokkan babies. That's what this game is for. This is not for the hardcore Dragon Ball Z fighting game fans. This is clearly not for us. And the characters, like, I know they're not supposed to be stunned for a millennium, but even like when they get hit by like basic key blast or anything, they don't stay stunned, so you can have any competitive edge. Like, I know people are gonna, because again, this game is made for that Steedoge bunch of babies that can't handle anything advanced in Dragon Ball games, but it seems like you should have been stunned for a significant amount of time, even for a blast. Coming from a grade 8, it seemed like you should have been stunned for a little bit longer than just like a millisecond. A millisecond. You can't punish in this game. There are no punishes in this game for nothing. There's no way to set up approaches. There's like none of that. I'm sorry, all this game has. Oh, and they didn't even, that didn't even KO, and they just skipped. So I guess the rest of the gameplay was so bland they didn't want to show it. Oh, let's go back. I don't think that actually KO'd. He just charged up the ultimate, threw it, and that didn't even KO, but they just skipped. I guess the gameplay was so boring looking, they said, look, we're supposed to make this, we're supposed to attempt to make this look good. Let's just cut to the end of the fight. Let's just, whatever we do, we just gonna cut to the end. Like, that's so sad. This game, I'm sorry, when we look at everything, when I look at everything in this game, there's no depth. It's just, again, the only thing people can say positive about this game, pretty colors. Oh, look at my visuals. But like, I'm not, even law of averages alone, people, even if people didn't know about it, nobody accidentally, because even as kids, we accidentally discovered things and didn't know how we did it, and we kept on practicing until we learned how to do it just on command, like in game, like in like Budokai Tenkaichi games, Budokai games, Rage and Blast games. You would just stumble upon cancels, right? You mean to tell me that A, people going there, none of them were like Dragon Ball game players that would have known to look for this stuff, and B, nobody, if it existed in the combat system, nobody stumbled upon this by accident. There's no combo system. I've given this game a thorough chance at this point, okay? I've reviewed the footage. There's no depth. There is no depth. When you look at everything, it's just get close, square, 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 and that's all it comes out to. Like, I'm sorry guys, visuals are not gonna save you when your combat system is trash. And what's sad is whatever good they did in this game gets overshadowed by how lazy they were with this combat system. Either they were lazy because they were cutting corners, or they were lazy because they were making everything dumbed down for the game's journos. They added simple modern controls for the Dokkan babies, for the game journos, for the just little Gen Alphas that don't want to put effort into video games. They just want to tap buttons and be good. For those Steedoge players that don't want to have any cancels they have to learn, they don't want to have any depth to anything. They just want to bash buttons and they're supposed to win because totally, bro. Like, this is what this game is for. That is for those people, that crowd. But for people that actually want to have game depth and tactics and advanced mechanics, it's not here. It's not here. You're not gonna convince me out of all this gameplay we've gotten that nobody has done this. And I'm sorry, pretty pictures, pretty colors do not sell me. I need substance. I need this game to have substance. And it doesn't have it. I'm just kind of impressed at the editor for this video that they just said, you know what? The rest of this gameplay looks so garbage. We're just gonna hit the Stardust Breaker and we gonna edit out because like this game looks that boring. They were that confident that this game looked that trash. Look, they're gonna do it again. Stardust Breaker, boom. They didn't win with it. I want to remind you guys, they didn't win with it. They just skipped to the outro because the game was that ass. They couldn't stand it anymore. They couldn't stand it. This game was that trash. And I can't stand it. This game is that trash. But guys, hit that subscribe button. Enable those notifications. Even they can't even make a Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta versus Great Ape Vegeta battle look good. They can't even make that look good. It looks boring. It looks boring. There's no back and forth in this game. I said it before. I'll say it again. There is no back and forth, ebb and flow to this game. It's just all square, 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 and then it's an awkward just pause, and maybe one of you key charges and you try to throw out the ultimate. There's no, like, no, bruh. Like, this is ass. Sparky Zero is some ass, 100%. Again, hit the subscribe button. Perfection out.